The 13 colonies were a group of settlements that became the original states of the United States of America. After several failed attempts, the English established Jamestown, Virginia in 1607, the first permanent English settlement in North America. The colony was settled by English subjects looking for wealth and a new start in life. However, in 1619, the first enslaved people arrived in Jamestown from Africa, people who were prevented from pursuing their own wealth or a new start in life. Slavery would become a part of life in all 13 English colonies. However, it would become a dominant characteristic of the Southern economy. The Puritans, known as the Pilgrims, founded Plymouth, the second English colony in America, in 1620. Unlike the Jamestown settlers who came to America looking for economic opportunity, the settlers at Plymouth were looking for a new place to freely practice their religion. 3 years later, in 1623, New Hampshire was settled by a group of fishermen. In 1630, another group of Puritans founded the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Massachusetts controlled New Hampshire from 1641 to 1679, and in 1691, Plymouth was joined with Massachusetts. Some colonists broke off from Puritan leaders in Massachusetts and settled Connecticut in 1636. It became an official colony in 1662. Another group from Massachusetts founded Rhode Island in 1636. That group was led by the minister Roger Williams, who disagreed with the religious rules of Massachusetts. A group of Roman Catholics founded Maryland in 1634. Settlers from other countries founded colonies along the Atlantic coast of North America as well. The Dutch founded New Netherlands in 1624. The Swedish settled in Delaware in 1638. The Dutch and the Swedish also moved into what is now New Jersey. In the 1650s, the Dutch took over the Swedish lands, but in 1664, the English took over all the Dutch territory. New Netherlands was renamed New York by the British, and that colony governed New Jersey until 1738. In 1681, an English Quaker leader, William Penn, set up the colony of Pennsylvania. Delaware became part of Pennsylvania the next year, but later became its own colony. Delaware formed its own government, but remained under Pennsylvania's control until independence in 1776. The Carolina region had become an English colony in 1663, founded by a group of wealthy landowners looking to profit from the rich farmland in that region. In 1729, Carolina was split into North and South Carolina. Georgia, the last of the original 13 colonies, was settled in 1733 as a refuge for debtors. For most of the time that the colonies were under British rule, the monarchy allowed them a great deal of freedom. Most of the colonies set up forms of self-government. The colonists also developed their own society and economy. Relations between Britain and the American colonies grew worse after the French and Indian War, 1754 to 63. The British wanted the colonists to pay taxes to help pay for the war, but the colonists did not want to pay taxes to a government half a world away. These disagreements led to the American Revolution and a Declaration of Independence in 1776.